Hello, this is Alicia Sam and you're watching HW News. The Maharashtra political crisis continues to escalate as the Bharatiya Janata Party led by Devendra Fadnavis on late Tuesday submitted a letter for no confidence motion against Uddhav Thackeray's government. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari has sent a letter to the Chief Minister asking him to prove his majority on the floor of House tomorrow, June 30th, between 11 am and 5 pm. At the same time, the MVA government in Maharashtra has immediately approached the Supreme Court against the floor test. Uddhav Thackeray, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, has been entrusted with proving a majority tomorrow. A special session shall start tomorrow at 11 am as per a letter from the Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari to the Assembly Secretary Rajendra Bhagwat. Sunil Prabhu, the Chief Whip of the Shivsena, filed a motion with the Supreme Court disputing the Maharashtra governor's mandate to Uddhav Thackeray hours after it was given. The senior attorney defending Uddhav Thackeray in the lawsuit, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, is expected to bring up the plea in the top court at 10:30 am. The Thackeray camp's petition to the governor ruling will be heard this morning by a bench of Justices Suryakant and J.P. Pardiwala, who allowed the dissident camp protection from their expulsion notices from the Deputy Speaker until July 12. A week after over 40 MLAs revolted against Mr. Thackeray, Sena MP Sanjay Raut said this morning that the party will move to the Supreme Court to contest the necessity to establish a majority. How can a floor test be asked for when the disqualification of 16 MLAs has been deferred by the Supreme Court till 11th July? How can these MLAs participate in the floor test till their disqualification status is not decided and the other matters for which notice is sent sub judice? Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi had tweeted, "This would be contempt of court proceeding if a floor test were conducted despite the matter not getting a final hearing in the Supreme Court," she said. The governor stated that the majority test will be televised live and that the Vidhan Sabha Secretariat would use a separate department to record the events on camera. Mr. Koshyari pointed out that in order to ensure free and fair voting, it shall be conducted by asking members to rise in their seats for the purpose of counting votes. Mr. Koshyari said, "Now, Uddhav Thackeray will have to prove majority on the floor of the House on Thursday to retain power in the state amid ongoing political crisis." The Uddhav Thackeray-led Mahavikas Aghadi government is facing a political turmoil after Minister Eknath Shinde went to Surat with a group of rebel MLAs on June 21st. He also, with other descendants, then shifted to a luxurious Guwahati hotel in BJP-ruled state Assam. The rebel MLAs want Shivsena to break its alliance with Sharad Pawar-led Nationalist Congress Party and Congress. The Shivsena rebels, whom Mr. Fadnavis had invoked, are still camping in Guwahati. Rebel leader Eknath Shinde, who said they will move to the Mumbai soon, has claimed that he has the support of nearly 50 MLAs, 40 of them from Sena and the rest independents. The majority mark currently stands at 144 in the 287-member state assembly. The ruling alliance of the Shivsena, Congress and Sharad Pawar's Nationalist Congress Party has 152 MLAs. A reduction of 40 MLAs will reduce it to a minority. The team Thackeray has claimed that irrespective of the two-thirds majority loophole, the Shinde faction cannot escape anti-defection law unless they join the BJP, an option Mr. Shinde has so on been silent on. The team Thackeray has also sought disqualification of 17 MLAs, which will bring down the majority mark in the assembly in their favor. Both sides have gone to the Supreme Court, where the matter is pending. Since over a week, he has been in Assam's Guwahati along with rebel Shivsena and independent MLAs and announced launching a new faction of the party, which remains loyal to Balasaheb Thackeray and Anand Dige's ideology. Shinde, who stepped out of the luxury hotel in Guwahati, the rebel group's home for the last week, said he had offered prayers at Guwahati's Kamakhya temple for peace and prosperity of people in Maharashtra. According to sources, Eknath Shinde-led Shivsena rebels shall leave Guwahati for Goa today in a reaction to Uddhav Thackeray's order to create a majority at tomorrow's flow test. There are reportedly 71 rooms booked at Taj Resort and Convention Centre for the rebel camp. According to sources, private planes should arrive in Goa at about 4:30 p.m. There are now buses inside the Radisson Blu Hotel in Guwahati where the rebel camps has been camping for the past week, and security has been increased amid reports that the dissented MLAs are checking out. They will check out of the 5 resorts by 12:30 p.m. as per sources and may travel from the coastal state in the early evening. A special session of the legislature has been called for 11 a.m. on Thursday. Now this time, the Thackeray government will have to prove a majority in the House. Will the Mahavikas Aghadi now challenge the governor's decision in the Supreme Court? All eyes are now on what the court will decide and whether there will be a majority trial tomorrow. That's all for the report. For more updates, subscribe to our channel and do describe your views in the comment section below. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.